What's going on, everybody? I'm Oprius, and welcome to a brand new video about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, Electroneum, and all that good stuff. Now, normally I just do a video live stream every Wednesday, but today I had huge plans, and I talked about in the video yesterday with a huge surprise, which we'll get to here in a moment. Just want to take a look at the market and a quick recap. Bitcoin lingering under 9,000. It did peak above that, but we're still up. It's nice to see these green numbers, especially after the bloodbath that we've seen over the past week. Lots of green, taking a deep breath here to get ready to go because I'm super excited. Lots of green, lots of good stuff we're seeing. Great time for Bitcoin. We're back up overs at 7,000. Like I said, we're just hanging out under 9,000. Bitcoin dominance, 43.8%. Lots of good stuff, lots of good opportunities to take some profit if you bought during the low time. I know I certainly did. I did a little bit of day trading and I made a whole whopping $6. Anyway, take a quick look at Electroneum before I get into our topic of today's video. And I think you guys all might know what we're looking at. Electroneum down from yesterday. 354 Satoshis, 3 cents. Not too bad. We'll see a rise on that very soon. So, today's video. The Ditchit platform. The Ditchit social re-commerce app coming to your phones, built on the Electroneum network. Very similar to platforms like OfferUp and Let Go. I've been doing a couple of videos about this, and I've been talking about their updates and their white paper. Very excited. Today I have for you an actual phone interview from one of the creators, the founders. This gentleman right here, his name is Michael, and he was so gracious enough to spend some time answering some of my questions that you guys might have, especially if this is a platform you're interested, if this is a platform that you've been seeing me talk about, you're just not ready to jump in the ICO yet. Hopefully we can get some questions answered. So without further ado, we're going to do a quick jump cut and start the interview. All right, everybody, I have one of the founders for Ditchit on the line. I've got Michael. He has agreed to do an interview with me over the phone, which I highly appreciate your time. Michael, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, David. Thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely. So I just wanted to ask a couple questions to share with my viewers on, it's about 3 questions and a quick little bonus question for just a little bit of fun. So one thing I want to know, were you an avid user of Let Go and OfferUp, and did that inspire the Ditchit platform?
Actually, David, you hit the nail on the coffin. It did. I've been in the business of re-commercing on these platforms like Craigslist, OfferUp, Let Go came in a couple years ago really strong. And these platforms just give people the opportunity to take care of their used items that they're going to re-commerce and sell. And once we actually seen platforms like Gazelle, which was really big, put billions of dollars in transactions off used iPhones or cell phones or mobile phones, we knew that it was a niche market, and we know a lot of people just can't afford cryptocurrency. So what else better of a way to provide a platform that's kind of a plug-and-play feature out there? A lot of the stuff that we're creating and being innovative about, David, we're not really trying to reinvent the wheel. The wheel's already been reinvented. We're just trying to add different features to Ditchit. And what else better to do than to sell your used items for cryptocurrency? And we believe in the mass adoption. I know a lot of people out there actually like those faucets to earn Bitcoin, and they seek certain ways to earn it or to establish it or to get credited. And we feel that a lot of the homes out here in the United States and in Canada, it's really big, re-commerce markets and platforms like ours. And it's a way for housing and people to declutter their homes and get cryptocurrency in their hand. And if we can accomplish that and be that platform to provide those simplicity, choice, and comfort, that's exactly the reason why we created this.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm super excited for the platform. Now, we're talking about being able to sell, items that people have laying around the house for like cryptocurrency. And I watched a couple of your videos on Facebook about like fiat currency as well. So with the platform kind of being up in a test phase with some users actively using it, what do you think has been, or what do you think will be the biggest payment method being used on the platform? Like, have you seen big trends for it being crypto or fiat, especially during this early release phase?
Well, we're pushing towards, the crypto community. It's really, David, we're just trying to connect human beings with people. And if we can be that avenue to connect, that buyer with the seller, or that seller with the buyer, or the person just looking to shop nearby, and eliminate any of the packaging processing or anybody trying to ship items across from the country. And if you can pick up, something locally and save $1 or $2 on it, that value is what people are looking for, especially if they're trying to be a repeat customer. And a lot of customers are taking that value into aspect of the final sale. And I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So with everyone that's getting involved in everything, I see on the website, and it was a big announcement I saw on Telegram, and anytime you pretty much Google search Ditch It, it's one of the top things that pops up. When you guys surpassed 1 million active users in just 60 days, what do you think has been most successful in helping you reach that kind of number so fast, especially being in like ICO phase?
I think when we started to banner up on like big news outlets like BTC News or News BTC, Bitcoinist, when we started to establish and get our feet wet in the crypto community, I was a big believer in PR. I believe in keeping people up to speed of what Ditch It is doing, and that kind of like is what surpassed us. We never really knew that getting into this that we would exceed 1 million users. And in the same token, it's kind of like we haven't really exceeded the dollar amount that we want as a company. A lot of the spending cost has been out of our own pocket. Mm-hmm. If you look at our numbers, the numbers aren't at the top of the list in ICOs for the amount of money we raise. A lot of our fans are like on the fence, and
Gotcha.
They're waiting for us to open up our platform, which is understandable. And the only thing that we're able to do at that point is to provide a token-based system where you're going to be able to use these Ditch It tokens to bump up your credits, bump up your ads, connect with your fans a little bit quicker, and if we can sell that product through video and provide that social commerce, I think that's what's going to take these people that may be on the fence and bring them on over. And we really couldn't believe that we hit that many users in such a short time, but to us, I mean, our competitors are like at 50 million to 75 million users in the United States. So we've added 8 countries, David, like Australia, Ireland, Sweden, South Africa came on pretty strong in the last couple of weeks. Ghana, came around, and a lot of these underbanked countries out there are actually looking to jump on our platform and sell locally, and they love it, man. So we've been on a little bit of delay because we've had other countries come in, and we want to provide the opportunity on our platform. So when we have newer countries come in, and there's we're getting like 4,000 to 6,000 users a daily. So when we're getting those users coming in, they're signing up, and we want to provide that choice out there and that particular demographic, so we can get our tokens out there, and we can get the platform, and people can buy locally. And we believe this type of commerce is a really big untapped market.
Oh, absolutely.
OfferUp and Leggo don't monetize their websites until like maybe about 6 months ago, and they really don't know how many transactions they're doing every month, but they know they're pushing billions of dollars through there. And that's kind of like the footsteps we're trying to follow, David.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. I mean, I use OfferUp a lot, and I didn't find any way that OfferUp wasn't making any money on my transactions.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, yeah, there's a lot of great features on our platform, David. When you're buying or whether you're selling, when you meet up with someone and you leave a review for the buyer and the seller, we want to make it rewarding. So, you will be earning cryptocurrency by just posting items. By simply just purchasing items on the platform, you'll be getting your hands on some cryptocurrency, and if these options can simplify the buying and selling procedures and make it fun and exciting, that's the route we're trying to take, and hopefully you guys love it, man.
Oh yeah, and with that, like how you said, if you're like posting or reviews and everything, we know that the technology is being built off the Electroneum network and everything, and that looks like there's a lot of inspiration that's drawn from Electroneum, where they have that mobile mining experience where you're using the app and getting paid in the Electroneum token. It looks like you guys drew a lot of inspiration from that and kind of took it up a notch.
Yeah, we're big holders in it, David. We really don't get a lot of love from ETN. As you can see, they got like Mega X Coin, and they got a lot of great business deals that they've been dealing with. But Ditch It came out here solo in the United States, and we're big holders in ETN. We believe in the Electronium coin.
Yeah.
And being an investor, and we just want to see that token take off. And if we can earn the community and earn the trust within their own community, I believe we have more active users than them, to be honest with you. So that's pretty inspiring. And we try every single day to reach out to them and try to make a connection. But maybe we see different views, and maybe we're a little bit ahead of the game, man. I don't know.
Yeah. Now, I don't want to catch you off guard with this question, but one thing that I've absolutely loved about your platform that just recently popped up was your white paper. And I know that you guys are, and myself at Nerdy Dude Stuff on my channel, we're relatively new meeting each other, but one thing I always talk about when someone asks me to do a review on a platform is to look at the white paper, and all this white paper has this like BuzzFeed or buzzword salads where it's a decentralized crypto network. It's all the same mumbo jumbo. One thing that I absolutely love about your white paper is how brutally honest it is in calling out those other white papers. What inspired that? Like, where did you guys just click? Because I say that in every single one of my videos, that this is just mumbo jumbo that's said in every single white paper. And then when I pulled up your white paper in a video, I was like, wow, like just the raw honesty on calling out other platforms with their white paper was just like mind-blowingly awesome.
Yeah, we get a lot of emails in from those companies out there that ask us the same question, David. When we built Ditch It, we kind of used a landing page so people can actually, and screenshots of the app so people can actually see exactly our vision. And, it pretty much speaks for itself. I could understand a lot of these other companies that, are starting new innovative technologies, and nobody really understands that technology. But Ditch It is pretty simple, basic, man. It's, you post your items, you try to sell around the house. A lot of entrepreneurs use these type of platforms to they're really taking over their jobs. They're creating jobs off these platforms. So I really don't know. I just trying to be honest with everybody, letting people know that we have an About Us page, we have a website, and it's pretty self-explanatory. And if you want to contribute to the cause and want to help us, in the marketing aspect, that's what a lot of the contributions that we're using, it will start to show now that we're going to launch our platform. And when we launch, we're going to put a lot of the money that's been contributed to us back into marketing. So if you are posting an item, we're going to get that back in customer and get them connected to you. And that's where a lot of the marketing push will be coming from Google outlets, campaigns like on Steam and certain outlets like that will be great avenues to solidify the sale.
Awesome. Now, just like a fun question, I know that Ditch It is kind of in its early stages and everything, but looking towards the future, with what you guys offer on Ditch It that stands out from Offer Up and Let Go is where you're really able to captivate that video aspect in the video advertising, where it's like, hey, I'm selling my PlayStation 4, here's an actual video of it working. Now, kind of like to put a spin on it for some future development, maybe even for your team, and if you take the idea, I have no problem, I think it's awesome, but what about a dating app, like Tinder or something, where people, everyone posts pictures of themselves and it links to their Facebook, but what about a Snapchat version of Tinder where they can purchase Tinder it or Date it tokens to do videos of themselves? You guys see a fun future like that for you guys to expand, or is it 100% Ditch It?
Our developers come up with some bright ideas every day, David, and yeah, there are actually features that actually run through that they actually present every single day that are kind of innovative that way. Right now, what we're really trying to focus on is just getting the platform launched, getting those people that are actually on the fence and bringing them over to our community, because we really want millions of people on our platform to buy and sell locally and compete with Offer Up and Let Go. We do believe that they had a great idea. We just believe we have a better one. And we believe that the selling with video aspect and social e-commerce, we believe that will take video plays to the next level. And being a person that's been buying iPhones locally within the community for 10 years, I believe if someone's trying to sell you 10 brand new in the box iPhones, rather than a photo and showing a quick video, we believe that will help the buyer remarkably within the years to come. And yeah, we got a few tricks up our sleeves, man, and we have some great features coming in.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to go ahead and cut the interview here. I want you to stay on the line because you and I will talk a little bit for a couple minutes after. But I certainly appreciate you taking the time out of this. You know, any of the viewers that I have and my subscribers that are interested in the DitchIt platform appreciate you taking the time to do this. And hopefully, as the platform develops and we continue to grow, you and I can get together again like this and do some more updates and interviews in the future. So yeah,
most definitely, David. I appreciate your time. I appreciate all the love and support that people have contributed to DitchIt and that will continue to contribute. You know, when the platform's live, David, that fiat currency that you're talking about, those in-app credits, those will have to be paid, you know, using a debit or credit card because Apple takes in those payments. But if you are using any of the desktop or mobile version of our DitchIt platform, that's where you'll be able to utilize your Ditch tokens. That's where you'll be able to take those tokens and boost your ads. And to answer the questions, and the number one question that we get out there, David, is, are you guys going to an exchange? Absolutely. Right now we're currently on Ether Delta. There are people that actually trade our coins on Ether Delta every day.
Yeah.
We have been approved through KuCoin,
Okay.
and they are a huge platform. We paid the cost. We've submitted our application. They asked for an enormous amount of Bitcoin, and a lot of these exchanges, that's what they're really looking for, and that's kind of why we have a built-in kind of exchange, and that's why we're trying to take our coins and put a value upon them and let them be worth $1. And when you're paying for your bump up credits on the DitchIt platform, we feel rather than putting it into the platforms and letting the everyday trader manipulate our price, we would rather have our DitchIt platform specifically for the entrepreneurs, the buyers and sellers. And if we put a flat rate on our token price and we're using them for in-app credits, we believe that anyone that's purchased DitchIt will benefit that way.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you guys, one thing I love about the token too is you guys don't have an exorbitant amount of tokens available, like, you know, 2 billion, 6 billion, 16 billion. I think it was like 100 million I saw on there. So even from someone that just wants to be an investor, that's a very attractive token that looks like it's going to be supply and demand and a very attractive price in the future as well. So I'm really glad you brought up the exchange topic.
Yeah, you're welcome, David. That seems to be the number one question. That's what we get a lot of. We know that there's probably a lot of investors out there that have grabbed our coin that really don't buy and sell locally. You know, but that'll be their option. That'll be their opportunity if they bought in now, because there will be buyers and sellers that will be looking for our tokens to be discounted because they really will use those video sharing apps. They really will use the bump up credits to push their items in front of everyone. I mean, they're doing it now on OfferUp. I believe OfferUp started off at like pennies on the dollars. They went up to 99 cents. Now it's like $1.99 to boost your post. So
yeah,
I mean, they're monetizing and that dollar is now being pushed into a couple of dollars per ad post. So
yeah.
You know, if people can see that vision exactly where we're trying to head to, we'll be there in a very short amount of time. We have a great community, and because of people like you, David, you know, we thank you very much for your time.
Oh, yeah, no, I absolutely appreciate it. It's my pleasure. You guys are able to provide me with great content to bring to my viewers, and you get to give me and show me something that I can stand behind and believe in that actually speaks to me as an avid mobile user. So let me wrap up the interview and the recording here so that way I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you got a lot of work going on, and then we'll go from there, all right? So let me close this out. All right, guys, I hope you liked that interview. I had a lot of fun talking with Michael. We spent about another 20 minutes on the phone talking more about the platform and the exchanges and the technology and everything that really inspired it. We got a little more into detail, but for the sake of the video running long, I didn't want to include that just because it was a little bit one-on-one. I was blown away that someone that, would take the time to speak to a small YouTuber such as myself, especially when they have such a huge platform that's growing and is going to be big. So if you guys are interested in joining this ICO, you just go onto their website. Link is in the description below. You're going to hit agree, sign up to the terms, and then it's going to bring you to the screen where you're going to put your name, phone, email, and you're going to need a My Ether wallet address. If you don't know how to do that, I don't have any tutorials. It's very simple. Just check out myetherwallet.com or .whatever, and you'll be able to get that going. Now, very important, if you guys do want to jump onto the ICO, I believe right now it's 5 cents a token. If you use the code NERDYMONEY, you will be able to get 30% more on your purchase. So if you spend $100 on this ICO platform, then you'll get an additional $30 worth of the token. And yes, I do get, I believe, a 5% kickback. So I do appreciate the love and support. Spend some time looking at some of my other videos about the platform. Leave a comment below if you're excited about this or if you're an avid mobile user. I certainly am. Definitely subscribe to the channel. I'd highly appreciate it. I'm Oprius, and we'll see you guys next time.